Hello everyone, so in this video I want to talk about how I get the bank account. As well, I want to show you the view where I live. It's really nice with a lot of mountains there and a lot of green. It's a very calm place and beautiful to look from the balcony. So when the first time I went to Turkey, I learned how to open a bank account. And the first thing that I needed is to have a tax number. So I went to a website because one girl helped me a lot. Her name is Yulia, and she is still in Izmir. And we met them there in the hotel, her and her husband, and they helped us a lot with the information. So she said that we need the tax ID number to get the bank account. And this tax ID number also needed to also get the residency and to get like driver license to buy real estate or to do a lot of things. So it's very important to have for a foreigner in Turkey. We tried to do that by the website, and it doesn't work for me. So we found on the web that it's possible to do that directly in the office, in the tax office. And I went to the tax office when we get to Mersin, and I get that very easy. They just use their PC there in the office, and they made me the tax number. Right in the next day, I went to banks to try to open a bank account. So I went to about 5 or 6 banks, and all of them they said that I need a deposit. The deposit they asked about is about $2,000. Like some of them asked $2,000, some of them 2,400, to some of them 2,600, and I was like, oh my god, like I have to deposit the whole that money to just have a bank account. It's really crazy. Plus they ask a commission, so the commission, it's about, I don't know, about $60 or $70, I don't know, something like that. And I also thought, oh my god, so usually when people you open bank accounts, they don't pay anything and they don't deposit anything. And how is that possible? Even, I mean, I didn't even have like that money to deposit. So I thought that, oh my God, I will not use banks, and I get in a very bad mood. And I thought, I don't know, it's over for me. And with all this time trying to open a bank account in Georgia, then in Dubai, now in Turkey, and I was like so tired. And I thought, okay, I will not use these banks, and let's forget about them. But in the evening, I thought, because again, the girl from Izmir, Yulia, helped me. She said that you have to look in Telegram channels and ask. Just find a Telegram channel related to Mersin where Russians are there, and ask them if you can which bank account is opening accounts for foreigners without deposit. And I asked in a few channels. I joined them right away, and I asked there, I mean, without introduction, anything. So this is what they do usually in those chats, and they get a lot of help, a lot of information. And I just went to a few groups, joined them, and wrote there that, do you know, guys, where to open a bank account without deposit? So one girl, her name is Irina. She's living also in Mersin, and she wrote that you can open in particular place, like in another town that is like about 30 minutes by car. I mean, by bus. So I used the bus. But the bus took about 1 hour because the bus makes stations, etc. I just checked by Google Map and it showed me that it takes 30 minutes by car. So I went to that bus, and recently, if you didn't watch, I bought only the card, bus card, when I was stopped by the police, etc. And that card is filled with some money, so I can use it and go anywhere I want in Mersin. So I used that card and I went to that bus, and the town called Erdemli. So let me add these here because I forget to tell the name of the bank. It's called Vakif Bank. So you tell to people who need to open a bank account, Vakif Bank in Erdemli. If you don't, if anyone has trouble in opening bank accounts and they can't or they are asked for deposit, just tell them about Erdemli. I don't know how they will change that in the future, but for now, in Mersin, there is no bank that can open an account without deposit. But in that Erdemli, it's about I don't know, maybe 10 or I don't know 15 kilometers from Mersin, uh, maybe 20, I don't know. Anyway, so it's another town, little one, and it's nice. Also, just like in all other towns in Turkey and all other cities. It's clean and nice, and I like it there. They have a lot of restaurants there and a lot of nice places. By the way, I liked there to drink juice like for only 10 lira. It's about $0.50 or something like that. I drank like a glass of fresh juice. They just right away, like just you go to the store and you choose any fruits you like, and they use it and they make from it juice, and it's very cheap and healthy. So I drank there. I also ate a little bit in a restaurant, and I went to that bank. And when I entered, they really didn't ask any deposit. They said that you need only the tax number and your passport, and that's it. I mean, I gave them the tax number and the passport, and they opened for me an account, but with the commission, like that commission about like $60, because that was the only way to open a bank account. Anyway, I opened a bank account and now I have a card. I will show part of it. I mean, Turkish bank account. It's really cool, so I can use it. So it's called like Vakif Bank. So Vakif Bank. It's really nice bank and they have good application, etc. So I just use their bank now and I have this card. It's really cool, and it's working till I don't know, till 2029, and I think it's MasterCard because it has like the sign of the MasterCard here. I think this is the sign of the MasterCard. So it's working very well, and I tried it. I deposited some money. I bought from it. The first thing, by the way, that I bought for using this card is the game, a toy. I mean, a toy for my kid. So I entered the store of the kids, and I bought a good toy for my kid. He was very happy. It's kind of little train with a door, like something like that. It's with the gate, I mean. So that is it. So I opened a bank account and I have a Turkish account now, but still the problems didn't solve. I mean, I wanted to link my AdSense, my YouTube AdSense, to the bank account, and in the end, it wasn't possible. I thought like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I have a test. I have to pass it. It's hard to. Yesterday also I get like I don't know a little bit disappointed because in the AdSense it's impossible to change the country. So when I start feeling even in the bank account bank itself, the manager helped me a lot, and I showed him the AdSense account and told him that I need to add those information to the AdSense, and it asked for big, like number called big. So there is big with C, big with K. So like Russian bank accounts, they need both, like Swift or big. Swift or big, it's the same with C, and they need also big called BIK. So I don't know why and what differ Russian banks from other international banks, but it seems that there is a big difference, maybe somehow related to the Soviet ruble and the Russian ruble, because there is a website where you see like the Soviet ruble still existing, and they have another ruble inside the country, so you can learn about that. It's a very interesting topic, by the way, and I learned about it, and I get to know about a lot of things. Anyway, so they have that big BIK number for their banks, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And even the guy in the bank, he said, "Big, what is big with K? There is nothing like that." And even if you like look for that in the web, it's there is a little information about that, and not a lot of information. BIK, but with big, like strange that they did that with the C, big, and K, like Russian K, like something like that. I don't know, a really strange thing. Anyway, I couldn't find that big in the Turkish bank account, and even the manager, he said that such things doesn't exist. They have IBAN usually. So I have the IBAN number and I have Swift number, so anyone can send me from other countries money. Anyway, I found a solution. That's good that I have a bank account, because when you apply for residence, you have to prove that you have money. And I don't have like money coming to my Russian bank account, and it's possible to have money coming to impossible to have money coming to my Russian bank account unless I have a work in Russia or something like that related, like online in Russia. Anyway, I can't link my Turkish bank account to my AdSense, and to do that I thought I will have to change the country. So I went to change the country, and it's impossible to change the country in AdSense. And yesterday I checked for the information, and I found that it's impossible to change the country in AdSense. So if you started the AdSense in one country, so it will be impossible to change the country. So it's impossible to change the country because the tax information that I have in my AdSense, I filled them in Russia. So when I was in Russia, hoping to activate my monetization, but it was activated in Dubai, and you still see like depending on where you activated that AdSense, it's really crazy. Anyway, I found a solution. Now the money from YouTube will go by check to Eric. Eric is a nice guy. He already sent me by Western Union $100 when I was in Dubai, and he's a very nice friend of Konstantin of Inside Russia, and he knows him. I know him, so he's a very trustworthy guy. And that's why the only solution I have now just to send the check to Eric, and he will send me that by Western Union, or just deposit to my Turkish bank account. It's better because I will prove that I can have money here and I'm able to survive here. So it's better to put them in my Turkish bank account, and that's how I will do things. So as you see, like being a Russian in other country, it's not that easy, and it's all about because of those sanctions implemented on Russians. But we can always find solutions. There are a lot of solutions. If not bank accounts, it's possible to use cryptocurrency. If not cryptocurrency, there are like people can help. Like it's possible to exchange. I mean cash, etc. Anyway, we always find solution, and that's how I am fighting, and that's how we are all fighting Russians who left Russia, who are against the war, and despite that, they are like having trouble, despite being like against the war and liking the peace and just to live a simple life, to meet other people, to learn about countries, to learn about I don't know, languages. They have to struggle that way. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm glad that you are watching. I'm glad that you are with me. I'm glad that there are people who can support in such hard time and in such hard situation. Thank you for watching. See you in my next videos, and goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe, to put the like button, and see you in my next videos.